What is going on, guys? This is HoennHQ coming at you. This is battle number 5. This is going to be ByMy 20 versus Reggie. We're going to be doing underused here. The title's definitely pending because you know, there's a Survivor tent there or whatever. But point is, we're battling under a Survivor. Now, for some reason, he's going to shuffle through his team here for whatever reason that he's doing, and that's wonderful and great. And let's get on with the battle, because obviously, you know, we're not playing. So anyway, Reggie's going to lead with this big old muck, this shiny muck, and ByMy's going to lead with Far Out the Furo. Furo's going to go right for the hidden power. I'm assuming, considering it did almost half, I'm assuming it's flying for stab. And he's like, oh, I'm going to go for that big ice punch, and that does like half. And Muck does not have that much special attack, so that's a very weird investment or a weak-ass Furo. So now he's going to go into a Cruel Tent, which is going to be his Tentacruel to take that obvious ice punch that is coming there. And Tentacruel can wall Muck really well here. There's really nothing Muck can do. So for some reason he's going to stay in and take that Surf, and then he's just going to stay in and explode. You know, it's funny, I just had a moment where I forgot, you know, Muck could just go boom all over the place. Alright, so now here comes Far Out again. He wants to go back to the disco ball, and here comes Jaws the Feraligatr. So Far Out's going to, you know, do his groove thing, go for that big frustration, take almost half, and for some reason the response is going to be a crunch from the Feraligatr. And of course he's going to get the special defense drop, because, I mean, what else would he get? Not get it? So he's like, okay, this groove is too fast moving. So I'm going to switch out into Puppy, my Manectric, who's not going to take a Surf well at all. It's almost going to die. Almost go down to the red. And he's going to sub, which I'm assuming here that he's got that big Pitaya Berry, because there's no other reason he'd bring it in unless he could get the boost off. So here comes that big Pitaya Berry boost, and that's obviously going to scare out Feraligatr, predicting Thunderbolt, which is ever so obvious once again. But he stays in. I suppose that means he has nothing to take the puppy. So Feraligatr goes down. That's the end of the line for him. Crocodile, done deal. So in comes Flames the Magmar, and he's shiny and pro value. And Thunderbolt. And quite frankly, Magmar's not, you know, that defensive, but he takes it at half. Flamethrower is obviously going to finish off this Manectric here. And here comes into Mind Read the Soul Rock. Now this reminds me of a battle that sadly wasn't on HoennHQ, in which one of our head directors, Hyde, had a Lunatone for Uber. You should totally go watch that. Anyway, back to our battle. Magmar's going to go for the Flamethrower. I'm assuming that's the best thing he has to hit Soul Rock. But this Soul Rock's actually physical and carries the Earthquake. And here comes Slowpoke, which, you know, has a big fat shelter on his head, because that's a Slowpoke, except it's a Slowking. Mind Read's going to go for the Explosion and Asplode all over the place, because it has absolutely nothing minus Solar Beam that can actually do any kind of damage to this bulky water. So in for one last dance. Far Out's going to come back in here with his big old fro mohawk thing going on, and the Frustration's going to kill the Slowking, so it's gone. 2 Pokemon left. In comes Aggron, and that's going to obviously scare out the Furo once again. And here comes Nidoking in to take an obvious rock move, which Pretzel's going to go for the Earthquake and kind of crunch this Aggron into pieces, because that's like ×4 effective. But Aggron actually lives, which is kind of weird, and he's going to respond with the Ice Beam, which actually almost kills the Nidoking. Considering Aggron's usually effort valued in HP, defenses, and a touch and attack, that Ice Beam did a lot more than I thought it would, and the Earthquake was very surprising for the Aggron to actually live it. So in comes the last Pokemon. It's that big Electrode, and now shit is going to be tripping balls up in here. Electrode's going to go for the hidden power, which is probably ice or water. It doesn't really matter which one, but he gets a crit, so it's obviously not ice or water. So now he's going to go for that big T-Bolt, revenge kill that Furo. So I guess it's Mohawk down now? Yep, I don't know. In comes Bill the Pinsir. Pinsir's real shit here. He's going to go for the Endure. And Electro goes for the T-Wave. Excellent prediction. Obviously, he's going to be one of them reversaling kind of Pinsirs that do cool things on the weekends, but he's not going to get that kind of weekend because Thunderbolt is going to put him at half. And Electrode takes Hidden Power Bug quite well unboosted. Looks like a solid 4-hit KO. And T-Ball, unfortunately, not in his favor, is a 2-hit KO. So, the guy that didn't have the Disco Ball Pokemon has won the battle. And that is going to be a good game. Rate, comment, sub, thumbs up. That's TS Vector. Peace out. And that is how you